Slowly and steadily, she realized that this is, if she has to do more consistent.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Let's get right into it, shall we? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Indian women's cricket. We've got two absolute legends to compare, Mithali Raj and Harmanpreet Kaur.
Yeah, two totally different styles, different approaches to the game. Who would win if they clashed?
That's the big question, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah.
Okay, Mithali Raj, talk about a cricketing legend.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the records speak for themselves, right? Most runs in women's ODIs, that's consistency, that's longevity.
Absolutely. But what stands out to me, and the source kind of picked up on this too, is that classic technique, that almost unflappable nature. You know?
Absolutely. She's known for just this incredible mental strength. You know, remember that test match against England back in 2002?
Oh, yeah.
She batted for over 6 hours to save the game for India. That's the kind of resilience we're talking about here.
Unbelievable. And the source even used the term anchoring the innings, which, for people who don't follow cricket religiously, can you sort of explain what that means?
Yeah, of course. Anchoring the innings is basically being the backbone of the batting lineup. It's holding the innings together, building partnerships, rotating the strike, just ensuring a steady flow of runs, right? And Mithali is a master at this. She's so patient. She picks her shots, waits for the right ball, and rarely throws her wicket away.
So it's like a slow and steady wins the race kind of approach.
Exactly. Especially effective in those longer formats like ODIs, where you have 50 overs to build a good score.
So ODIs are like the marathon, whereas
Yeah.
T20s are more like the sprint, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes to sprinting, Harmanpreet Kaur comes to mind.
Absolutely.
I mean, that 171 not out against Australia in the 2017 World Cup semifinal, legendary stuff.
Pure magic, right?
What was so tactically brilliant about that innings?
It was more than just power, right? It was tactical awareness. She completely assessed the conditions. She picked the bowlers she could target. Pacing was perfect. It wasn't reckless. It was calculated aggression.
Because they had, I mean, Australia has a world-class bowling attack, right?
Absolutely world class. And she dismantled them. Just an incredible range of shots. She can hit boundaries all around the ground, and it makes her so difficult to bowl to.
Yeah. I can only imagine the pressure those bowlers were under. But, you know, the source did mention some inconsistencies in her game, right? And there might be a vulnerability against spin bowling. So could a seasoned player like Mithali exploit that, do you think?
That's a really good question, and it's what makes this comparison so interesting. You see, spin bowling, it's tricky. It's all about subtle variations in speed and turn. Even the most aggressive batters can struggle.
Right.
A good spinner can really force them into making mistakes. And Mithali, with all her experience, with her tactical brain, she could definitely try and expose those vulnerabilities.
So it'd almost be like a chess match between them.
Absolutely, each player trying to outthink, outmaneuver the other. Fascinating, really.
So at the end of the day, we've got the architect versus the storm. Two completely different approaches. Who does the source think would win this face-off?
Well, based on their analysis, Harmanpreet Kaur comes out on top.
Okay.
Especially in those shorter formats. Her explosive power hitting just gives her a massive edge in T20s, where those quick runs are so important.
But, you know, this is cricket.
Exactly.
There are always variables.
Infinite variables.
Imagine, say, a slow-turning pitch favors the spinners. Could Mithali's strategic play, that patience, win the day?
It's entirely possible. That's what makes cricket so exciting. It's more than just individual talent. It's adapting to those conditions, those different situations.
Well said. So, to all of you listening out there, as you watch your next cricket match, think about these two styles.
Yeah.
The architect or the storm. Who would you choose for your team?
Good question.
The answer might surprise you. All right, that's it for our deep dive today. We'll see you next time.